Okay. Hi. How are you? It's funny because I just hit live and it's a giant, the camera was not in the place that I wanted it to be. So if you're here, welcome. If you're not here, just hit replay when you do see this video. My name is Lena Dolter, and you might know me because we might be friends. And if you're joining me here, I just want to share with you that I'm a lifestyle coach, and I am really good at helping busy, driven women break free from the soul-sucking grind so that they can feel confident, create space, and be present in their lives. And today's topic in this Wednesday chat is to talk about the times in your life where you have a big project or a pretty big goal that you want to reach, but you kind of get stuck in trying to get it done, so you're pushing through. You might not have a real plan. So I'm sharing this because happens to me sometimes, even though I know a plan makes everything easier. And when I have a plan, I actually have more space and time. Sometimes it feels easier in the moment to be like, well, I'm just gonna do this, right? I'm just gonna push through, or I'm just gonna do it because it's all gonna come together. And yes, it can, but usually it's a little bit more of a stressful ride than if I pause and really figure out the steps of the project and what needs to be done before I dive in. So I want to share with you today a story of one of my clients where this happened. So Saturday, I'm having a conversation with my client, one of my clients. For the sake of today, we're going to call her Elizabeth. And let me share with you a little bit about her. Elizabeth is a busy working mom. She is recently divorced. She has 2 children. She's dating. Her dating person has a couple of children as well. She is an artist. And the reason we started working together is because she wants to leave her full-time job and create and have the life that she wants by making income and money from what she wants to be doing, which is her artwork. And so in our conversation on Saturday, we're talking about this upcoming art show that she has in November. And she was feeling some stress about it, feeling overwhelmed, wondering how she was going to get it all done. So we broke down some steps. So first, because she's a busy working mother who's dating and also is her own self, we really needed to identify the specific days and times that she could dedicate completely to her artwork. So we did that. Then we peeled back the other layer, which was a question that brought a lot of clarity to her. And the question was, how much time does it take you to create your figurines? Because she wanted to bring a bulk order of these figurines, 50 of them. They sell really well for her. They're really easy. But what happened was she really didn't think about how much time it took her to make these before. She was just thinking about how it comes together. But in that discovery, she realized that, oh shoot, if I'm gonna make 50 figurines, I need to dedicate Tuesdays and Thursdays, those 2 hours that I'm working each day, completely to my figurine process, because it takes her about 1 to 2 hours to assemble from start to finish, to completely assemble these figurines. So that opened up some awareness for her, and she wanted to keep going, right? She wants to have a big showing because this is a big show, and she's going to get a lot of I can't think of what I'm saying right now, but she's going to get a lot of exposure. This is really big. It's a huge show. So her mind is thinking, I want to bring all of these things, right? But the time, about 6 weeks, may not allow for her to be bringing in all of these things. So the next layer we uncovered was, I'd love to bring some of my inventory. So, okay, Elizabeth, how much inventory do you have of these figurines? Check. And then these other 2 categories where she has a bigger it's a more laborious project. There's more figurines involved. It's a higher price point. She wanted to use some of that inventory and bring that to the show. But what we did also to help her was, not only now, but in the future, is that she has two pieces. Let me rephrase, let me go back. So these bigger pieces, one is a nativity scene and one is a fairy house. They're a little bit more, they require more time and energy and 4 hours. So we discovered, she just in our session, asking the questions, she discovered like, oh shoot, it takes me 4 hours to make these. So she really doesn't have all that time to create like 10 fairy houses. That was her mind goal. That was her vision. But by breaking it down and dedicating these specific days and knowing that those 4 hours that she had on the weekend, she could dedicate to the fairy houses, we brought it down to a more realistic number so that she could bring a representation of work that she's done, but also use her inventory. So use one of the 2 fairy houses she had in inventory as a display model so that she could take orders from that display model, not burn through her energy and work herself to the bone and still be producing. So it's just beautiful how it all came together. So now that she has a plan and the specific times to dedicate to her artwork, she's a lot more focused. Her energy isn't spinning out and she's not wondering where to start first, because we created a plan that tells her exactly where her time is going to be focused and to produce what she wants. So that's just one example of how you can so when you think about, or when you're in the midst of a new project or a big goal that you have, just remember this story that I shared about my client, Elizabeth, right? Like, you can have an idea in your mind, and what do you have to have in place to support you to actually complete the project to the way that you want to have it done. And a lot of times, especially for creatives, we feel that, having a schedule, having a plan is constrictive to the process. But the truth is, it actually gives you more space because you're not floundering and trying to figure it out. And we picked days and times for my client, where she knows she's more productive and in the flow of her work. So she's not going against herself by having this structure in place that allows her freedom to not only get her work done, but to go on a date after she's done on Tuesday or Thursday, to spend time with her boyfriend on Sunday after she creates her fairy house, or to have that other time where her kids are with her, completely and totally focused on her family. So if this provided you value, I would love to know if you could like or comment on this video. It would make my whole day. My mission is to share things of value and connect with you. So I thank you if you are here watching now or later. And if this resonated with you enough to share with someone, please feel free to do so. If you want to learn how to create more space in your day so that you can be present in your life, stay tuned, because I have an upcoming mini retreat, totally free, where I'll teach you exactly how to revamp your day so that you have more time for your creative process, whatever that is for you. So you have more freedom and free time. In the meantime, let's stay connected here. Please follow me over on Instagram. You can find me at Lena Dolter. Just go over there and click follow. And you can follow me on my Facebook business page, Lena Dolter. I hope to see you next time for next week's chat. Have a great day.